or probably gonna cry. I don't know how to feel about this book. Am I dreaming? Why? Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. I've been waiting so long to do this video. The reason why it took so long for this video to come out is because I was waiting for the last new release of April to come out. It's finally out, so I thought I would finally start this reading vlog, which I'm going to be reading very anticipated 5-star prediction new releases in this video. And the first book I'm picking up is Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life, which was the new release I was waiting for because its release is at the end of the month. I was just waiting patiently for this and it's finally out. I have actually started a little bit of this. I've started and read 7 pages and I also have tabs. Cover stunning, so my tabs are also stunning. I love these so much. This book is about 2 authors who are fighting to write the biography of a very famous reclusive heiress. There's a trial period and you don't really know who's going to end up writing that book. I just feel like every single Emily Henry book I've read is life-changing and altering my brain chemistry. Obviously, my most favorite book is still Happy Place and Beach Read. I am curious to see what this will be in my Emily Henry hierarchy because I don't know. I've heard that this book is a lot more fiction than romance. I feel like there's nothing that she writes that I don't like. I'm gonna read this. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The ring light giving me a big glare, and also yeah, but I'm giving an update on Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I have read until page 96 chapter 10 and I'm gonna be continuing my read throughout the night because I'm having a great time reading this. I really like so far what I'm reading. I like the characters. I like getting to know the characters because so far you don't really know what's going on in their lives, what they dealt with, what they're dealing with. There is another like side character but technically a very important character called Margaret, who is basically the woman that they want to write the biography for. She's even more mysterious and the suspense is just making me want to read more. And I don't know what it is about the writing, but obviously Emily Henry does a great job with reeling you into the setting and the world and you just feel like you're there with Alice. Alice, to me, is a little bit reminiscent of how I deal with things sometimes. We'll see. This might call out my trauma, but we'll see. Having a great time. I'm gonna continue reading tonight. I don't think I'll be able to finish it today, but I have a good feeling I'm gonna get through a lot tonight if I don't have a lot of things to do. These past few days has been crazy, but yeah, I am having a great time. I'm here to give an update because I've read a lot of this book. I'm more than halfway through. I'm at page 220. I stopped at 220 because I think I need to give an update before I read that next few pages because I have a feeling it's probably going to hit a little bit close to home. Probably gonna get triggered or probably gonna cry. I know where things are going, so that's why I'm saying that. The moment I hit like the 120 150 page mark, I was so invested in this book. I was already invested. I already wanted to know what is with Margaret's life story. I wanted to know her story, and the idea of having a story in a story is so entertaining. But then more so, Alice as a main character is such an intriguing person because you don't really know much about her. You're in her POV, you're in her head, but you don't know anything that's happening to her. You're getting an onion peel. Things are getting revealed one by one, and I think the mysterious aspect of this book is really making things move because I'm so invested. Like, I want to know. Like, I want to know what's happening. I want to know Margaret. I want to know Alice. I want to know Hayden. I want to know everything. And you're not getting everything in big chunks of information. It's in snippets and it's like you're craving for it. There is romance though. It's just not a lot, and the romance is not as, I would say, hard-hitting as like Happy Place or Beach Read, which are my two top favorite books of Emily Henry. This one is more of like a slow moving truck. It's like it hits you before you even know it, but it's not like hard. It's very light, and the relationship feels very subtle in a sense. It's just a very, very calming type of romance. And also the quotes in this book, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. Love isn't something you can cup in your hands, and I have to believe that means it's something that can't ever be lost. One like particular scene made me shiver a little bit, and it's one I recently read, page 213. I'm just gonna give you like one tiny snippet. But the problem is, once you love someone, you can't have it all anymore. Love comes with sacrifice. That's how it works. As somebody who struggles with generational trauma, complicated feelings about family, everything's complicated. My father loved my mother and he was a shitty husband. He was a horrible father, but he was a wonderful one for the rest of his life. And honestly, even saying those words, shitty, horrible, wonderful, how can that come anywhere close to conveying everything I mean? That's so true. I have a good feeling about this. It's not like Happy Place where I have to compare this to Happy Place because it's my favorite Emily Henry book. But it's not like Happy Place where when I read it in the 50-page mark, I knew this book was going to be epic. This one kind of crawled its way into my heart, and before I know it, I couldn't stop reading it. For right now, yeah, I have a good feeling about this. Came back to my room completely renovated, not really renovated, just like shifted things around. My dad had people come in to shift things around. I finally have this like little bottom shelf here completely out. It used to be covered by my table, but now it's cleared out. So here's the thing, those books are actually books of authors I don't support anymore, but I don't know where to put them. I don't like throwing away my books. I don't want to support them, so I don't put them on my shelves, but then I don't want to throw those books away. I have a lot of books like that, and the thing is, my like, I don't want to throw away my bookshelf completely full, so I need to move those to another shelf, which I just made space, so I'm gonna start moving them. And I know this is a reading vlog, but we're just gonna make this whatever it is right now. Also, I finally changed my bed to a king bed because I used to sleep alone, but then now my husband's sleeping with me, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna start moving books here, and then we're gonna have one empty shelf. Hi guys, filming from my new reading nook area. I now have this like tiny reading nook space. It's not the best in a sense where there's not a lot of sunlight coming in, but I have an empty space here, and since that area there is a lot colder just because the air conditioning is there, I want to sit here. My reading chair, as you guys know, this is my, ouch. Now I'm gonna lock in and read Emily Henry's book, which I have here. I'm gonna read this and annotate, and also my dog's here as well. Come here. He's here. He's gonna sleep on my lap. I'm at chapter 23 now, page 252. Let's see how long it'll take for me to finish. Around 150 pages. So I've been sitting here for I think an hour or an hour and a half. I don't remember when I started like reading. I think 2:30 and it's currently 4, and I am now at page 356. I have 50 pages left to the end. I am kind of scared. I have a little bit of a fear going on in here because we're starting to really get a lot of Margaret's storyline. Quite surprising. I just didn't think that the plot was going to go that way. And I'm trying to like piece everything together, but I don't think I'm doing it correctly. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think things are happening the way I'm thinking it's happening. The romance has been going great. I love the romance. I think it's just very slow building and it's very sweet. I'm nervous about Margaret's story though. I don't know. For some reason, I'm really into the storyline of Margaret and her life and what she's dealing with. There's something about it that really works for me. So I'm having a great time.
Telling myself I don't need help, but here I go, falling into old patterns and habits I can't seem to break. It's all the same, yeah, I'm honest.
I'm done with Great Big Beautiful Life, as you guys saw. I don't know how to feel about this book. A part of me is like I want to cry after finishing this, and a part of me is quite dumbfounded. I'm like reeling in with my emotions right now because the ending was very full circle, I would say. I loved the ending. I loved one of the quotes that was written here, but I feel like it's gonna be a spoiler, so I'm not gonna talk about it, but I thought it really hit home for me. I loved the ending. I loved how Hayden and Alice came together. I loved Alice as a character. I loved how she figured out her problem with her mom, like her relationship with her mom. I felt so much for her as a person. I love that all of these characters are not perfect people, but I just love reading about them and their journey, and I don't know. I'm like still reeling from the ending of this book, I would say. I'm not gonna rate this book yet. I feel like I need to sit on it for a little bit. I mean, Emily Henry books are always like this, but this one was like quite painful a little bit. And then also I felt like this book was mainly about Margaret's life and like Alice's life. I'm gonna pick up our next book. I don't know what yet. It might be Fearless by Lauren Roberts. We are starting Fearless. I have the hardcover special edition, whatever you want to call it, version. And it's currently raining outside and I can't wait. I'm going to start this right now. I need to go and have dinner though, but I'm gonna read a little bit. I'm so excited for this. Also, if you guys don't know what this is the last book in the Powerless trilogy. Powerless is about Kai and Payton. Payton is an ordinary, Kai is an elite. Elites have powers. Ordinaries don't have powers. Ordinaries are being killed, but Payton pretends to be an elite. She pretends to be a psychic, and then she somehow enters the trials where Kai was involved because Kai is actually the prince, second son of the king, and he's also an enforcer. He's very powerful. I'm so excited for this. I've seen so many reactions to this. I haven't seen any spoilers, thankfully, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna get started. Fearless update. Haven't read a lot actually. Just wanted to talk quickly about my feelings so far. I might be going to bed early. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of not really focusing right now. I'm at chapter 4, page 37. I don't know when I read Reckless. Was it last year? I don't remember much about that book. I don't remember the plot, which is why getting into this one, some characters were mentioned and I don't remember their existence. There's just like a lot of plot points that are currently being discussed that I'm like, oh, that happened? Did I just like have short-term memory loss because I didn't remember anything that happened? And also something else, there's this character in Powerful, the novella, that I thought was going to play a big role. Did he even appear in Reckless? Am I dreaming? Am I hallucinating? My brain at night does not function the way my brain functions in the morning. I want no brain power reading at night. Not because the world building is complicated, it's because I don't remember anything, and I think that's my problem. Great start, but hopefully I'm gonna get the hang of things. I might need to watch a little bit of a spoiler summary of Reckless. I don't remember anything, like plot points. I don't remember the big one. Hi guys, back with another update. It is actually Sunday today. I did not give an update yesterday at all. Yesterday was a very busy day. My friends threw me a bridal shower and then I was out the entire day. I had errands to run. I stopped at 72, page 72 yesterday, and then now I'm at page 158. I didn't read a lot today, but I am so tired and tomorrow is such a busy day. I am going to go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm tired. Hopefully things will get better, but right now I'm enjoying the romance. I think at some parts it's a little bit cringy. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have time to read tomorrow. The lighting like sucks in this place. Good morning. I have been reading Fearless the entire morning. By the way, it is Tuesday. It's been a few days since I last updated you guys. It's just been busy. Yesterday was even busier than today, and today I need to run some errands. I have practice dancing and stuff, and I have dinner, so I'm busy, but I am still reading Fearless. I'm at page 314 now. I'm more than halfway through, and I'm about to read a part of this book that I don't know what's happening right now. There's so many things. I feel like the plot is alluding to something that's going to happen, but in my head I don't know what's happening and I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't seem to figure it out. So right now I'm just reading and having a great time. I love the writing, I love the romance, because maybe the romance is established. It's potent, but it's not as fun because there's no pining involved, but it's still here. It's more of like the plot, and the thing is I know things are happening. Like I know something's about to happen. I read this right now. I'm gonna read a little bit more until I need to leave because I need to leave in like 30 minutes. I ran errands today, like I've mentioned, but I'm back. I don't care that the lighting is choppy. I'm gonna be sitting here and trying to finish this book. I'm gonna be sitting here and getting this book read. I'm gonna try to finish it. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I have 100 pages, like around 100 pages left. I really want to get it done. It's currently 10 p.m. I don't know if I can finish it or not, but we're gonna try. I'm liking it. Things are happening. Like I know something bad is gonna happen. And also like I read a very sad part, honestly, before this. Huh? I did finish reading Fearless just now. I saw a lot of people on TikTok or like even on YouTube and stuff talk about this book, and I saw their reactions. Every single one of them were surprised by the end. I don't know why. For me, it wasn't as climactic as I expected. I felt like the plot twist before like the huge climactic moment was even crazier. The ending portion was just not as wow as the previous plot reveals. I still love however it ended. I still love whatever happened, but I think I expected to be a lot more surprised. It's safe to say that this book will probably not be 5 stars, but I will be sitting on my rating because I always need to sit on the ratings for my books. I feel like it's unfair to rate it immediately. I'm done with Fearless. I pushed through. It's currently 11 o'clock, so I actually just read for an hour and I read a lot, which brings me to my last book of this video. I have decided it will be The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. Won't do a lot of reading this week. My wedding is on Sunday, so I'm just probably going to focus on getting wedding prep things done. I'm a little bit scared of this because I've seen so many people love this. I haven't seen anyone talk bad about this book and I don't even know what this is about. That is it for this update. I will give you guys more updates when we pick up The Conditions of Will. I thought I would give an update on The Conditions of Will. As you guys can see, I'm currently reading this and I'm at page 108. I'm annotating this book. I'm having a great time. From what I've read so far, I love this book. I love our characters. I love Georgia, who is our main character, and how she's estranged from her family, but then one day her sister calls her back to let her know that her dad passed away, and then she has to fly back to meet her family, who is very wealthy but very conservative and does not treat Georgia well. Something occurs with her dad's will where she has to like figure things out. I have not gotten to that part yet, but I have been enjoying my reading experience. I feel like I'm right back into her Magnolia Parks writing. I read Never, which was her release before this, and I didn't like that book at all, but now getting into this one, I feel like I'm getting back into her writing. I love the way she describes people. I love the way she describes what the characters are feeling, and it's a very sort of rambling type of way, but there's lots of metaphors to explain and describe, and I think you just get so much imagery from the words. I'm already enjoying Georgia and Sam's relationship. It is a little bit insta-love, I think I would say, but we shall see, because I think I've come to the realization that I don't hate insta-love. I just don't like how some books portray the insta-love to be insta-lust. I love the talks about family and how difficult it is to love your family but also not like who they are. I love traumatic characters, apparently. Also, I really like Georgia's career slash job pathway that she has chosen. Nothing to do with psychology, but being able to read people's actions and know exactly what the other person is trying to feel. Now you get to see other people's perspectives as well, but then in Georgia's point of view. Also, Sam, who is our love interest, is Oliver's sponsor, AA sponsor. Oliver is struggling with addiction. The romance, although it is insta-love, is so good. I don't know how to explain it, but the descriptions are fire. Maybe I should read some of them. There's something about him, isn't there? Like beautiful and fascinating and so much bigger than me. I'll be a lot busy this week, but hopefully I'll be able to get this done before my wedding day. Hello, I'm back. Might not seem like it's been a long time, but actually it's been almost a week. I'm pretty sure I've been reading this book for like a week because I've been busy with wedding planning. If you guys did not know, 3 days ago was my wedding reception, so I finally had time to sit down and read only today. And I finally finished The Conditions of Will. I have so many annotations. It's quite insane how much I annotated this book, but I'm so happy with the reading experience and everything. I don't think I talked too much about my feelings about this book because I felt like I was reading this in snippets. I love this book. I loved Sam and Georgia's relationship and how they got together. Even though there is an element of instant physical attraction involved in this book, I don't know how Jessa Hastings does it, but I feel like her writing is so poetic to the point where I don't feel like they really want to bone each other. It's more of like them liking what they're seeing and then slowly realizing that the person that they're attracted to actually has really good attributes and character. The romance in this book is absolute insanity. The things that Jessa Hastings talks about when it comes to their relationship, blasphemous, because it was so good. I was giggling the entire time. I was smiling reading about their relationships, but this book was also so freaking painful. Great Big Beautiful Life and Conditions of Will is centered around family situations a lot, and I feel like those kind of books hit me the most, like the hardest in the feels. It's so complicated and it's such an intricate web of like relationships and things going on, not really wanting to hurt someone's feelings or maybe wanting to feel loved but knowing that they don't really need the love. And Georgia feels all sorts of emotions. It's so much pain, it's so much growth, it's so much understanding for the people around her and for her herself. I ended off reading this book with a new eye-opening experience because this book talked so much about family and how difficult it is to be a part of a family that you don't really enjoy but also want to feel accepted in. The middle portion where things were revealed, honestly, that really surprised me. I wasn't expecting it. I was trying to figure out what the mystery was. I did not guess that, and I think it made a lot of sense. Like things ended up full circle because of what we ended up knowing in the end. Let me try and see if I can read something that I relate to. Because Sam should be a stranger to me, but he isn't. Like, I've dreamt of him all my life, and I've just woken up and it's bleeding through, and I know him. I know I don't know him, but I know him, and I hope he knows me too. Sibling relationships are weird. There's this elasticity to them that's both comforting and dangerous. Oliver said something sublimely hurtful to me earlier, and I know that he knew it hurt me even without him knowing all the facts surrounding it. And yet there's no apology, and there doesn't really need to be, even if there should be. I cried reading this book. There was a part that I sobbed at. I was crying tears, and I just could not tell you guys how much that affected me. It's just, there's so much going on, but it's so beautifully written, and I loved it. Like, I really loved it. Oh my gosh, this was so good. Anyway, I'm done with the Conditions of Will finally, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm so happy I read this book. But since it's the end of this video, I'm going to quickly do a recap of like all the other books I read in this video. We started off with Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry that I also annotated, and I also rated this book 5 stars. I decided to rate this book 5 stars. I realized a lot of things that happened in this book. It really hit home to the point where I was still thinking about this book as I go on in my daily life, and I look back to a lot of the quotes in this book, and I think that is so me, and I connect so deeply with Alice, and I love Alice and Hayden's relationship. Not out there in the open, but they got to know each other so deeply, and I love that relationship. And I wasn't bored at all with Margaret's storyline. I loved Margaret's storyline and getting to know her life story and why she became the person she is now. I'm going to forever think about this book, I feel. That is Great Big Beautiful Life, and then I read Fearless by Lauren Roberts next. I did enjoy my reading experience in the beginning, but I think as we went on, I did feel like the romance lacked, and I think I wasn't too invested with the characters, and I actually didn't feel like the climactic moment was very climactic. So this ended up being a 3.5 star read. I still love the series. I still love the characters. I still love the writing. I will pick up anything Lauren Roberts writes, but I think the ending of this book just could not compare to the first book of the series. Just not my favorite and not the best, but I still love this book. I still love it. Obviously another 5-star read, which means I got 2 5 stars in this reading vlog. That is crazy, but also so happy for me. That is it for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It'll mean a lot to me. And if you guys want to see more of me, don't forget to check out my other videos. And that is it for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!